That was pretty good. That was Check Engine by Grandaddy off of their 2017 Return album, Last Place. Their final album before this had been Just Like the Family Cat, which I've always really loved that album. And that was 11 years prior to this. We're listening to that today because we have a song from the Magnetic Fields from 2017 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 67 of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament today, and that is match 61 in round 2. If you're new here and you're wondering what the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament is, let me explain. We took every single song that the Magnetic Fields released between the years 2000 and 2024, and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now, those songs are doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Magnetic Fields released in that specific time period. The reason we picked that specific time period is that we've already covered the first half of their discography, and that was in the 90s in our Part 1 tournament. This is just everything else they've recorded, at least up until now. Both of our songs got byes for the first round. We're going to be starting off with 00 Ghosts of the Marathon Dancers. This one isn't as easy to say. I don't know what you say for the year 2000. I would just say 2000 Ghosts of the Marathon Dancers, but to keep it stylistically appropriate, it did have to shorten it to just apostrophe 00. And that was released on 50 Song Memoir in 2017. Of course, as I explained, the 00 is short for 2000. Each of these songs on this album represent a year in Stephen Merritt's life up until the point where he wrote the album. This is track 35, so in the year 2000, Stephen Merritt was 35 years old. Genius.com explains a little bit about dance marathons. Dance marathons were a common phenomenon in large U.S. cities from the end of the 19th century until World War II, and for a brief time thereafter. Singles and pairs would sign up and try to dance for as long as possible, hopped up on whatever stimulants they could get. Decaying and faded dance halls are, like the moon and blue eyes, a recurring theme in Merritt's work. E.g., 69 love songs stand out, nothing matters when we're dancing. So this will be an interesting one. I'd imagine it's going to be kind of a slower song with Stephen Merritt's baritone, maybe a piano, ukulele. Its competition today is I Looked All Over Town, released in 2004 on I. We don't have any notes on Genius.com on this song. All we have is the lyrics, and we know that it's track 4 on that album. I've had a long-standing belief that track 4 is what makes an album good. If track 4 is awesome, your album's awesome. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I've always treated it. As I said, both of these got byes to the last round, so this will be our first time listening to them, at least on the channel. Here's Ghosts of the Marathon Dancers.
The ghosts of the marathon dancers in an abandoned dance hall go whirling around in the eddies of dust when the wind comes in through a chink in the wall. All the music and the dancers are gone, but the dance goes on. They all dance till some long ago dawn, but the dance goes on. In the cellars of dead Rockefellers, hallways and subways and vaults go twisting and turning for mile after mile in a glorious gilded age waltz. All the music and the dancers are gone, but the dance goes on. They all dance till some long ago dawn, but the dance goes on. for a movie that wasn't to be. An adaptation of a French musical produced by Ted Hope, directed by Ang Lee. All the rights and the money are gone, but the song goes on. Like most movies, it'll never be done, but the song goes on.
Okay, no ukulele. Still very slow, kind of a sad song. Very baritone voice, lots of piano, some orchestral arrangements as well. It was maybe not my favorite style of magnetic fields, though it is one of their styles they love to do, and they do it well. It's just not my style of music to listen to all the time. I like the weirder stuff. Here's I Looked All Over Town.
I wandered in these big blue shoes till we had nothing left to lose. Nobody wants you when you're a circus clown. I should know. I looked all over town. I guess folks just don't like my face. They make out like I'm some disgrace, but nothing's gonna change this painted frown. And I know I looked all over town. Maybe somewhere I could be free, somewhere they won't throw rocks at me, somewhere this crazy hair could be my crown. But all my life I looked all over town. Saw whistling a circus tune. I inflated one more balloon, and as I floated up, I looked straight down, and I looked all over town. One last time, I looked all over town.
Kind of forgot to pay attention to what that one was about. I was just digging the vibes on it. It doesn't really matter what it was all about. I just really liked that song. It's very as definitely uses the ukulele in there. But it was just a sweet little ditty, and I liked it better. I'm gonna go with I Looked All Over Town for my winner today. I thought the Marathon Dancers was alright, but just again, it's not my style. It's probably something, a lot of Magnetic Fields fans really, really love, but it's not my bag. I like their kind of like more fun songs. Although they do have some songs that are a bit more sad that I do enjoy. I really like my winner of the '90s tournament, "Forever No One Will Ever Love You," but I don't know. It's just how I feel about it today. That one didn't sound like this anyway. I don't know why I'm justifying so much. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Magnetic Fields tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me in a little bit when we get down with our The Smiths tournament action of the day. Got a long one there. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.